There are many young boys in town. There are many men who want to get married. The priest will never get married to you. You will never stay in the same house with a priest. Why are you running behind the priest? Is it that you don't see other men outside? If you want to run behind people. So one of the causes of our downfall, bishops and priests are our Christians.
Women, leave priests alone. Leave priests alone. The call has been made by the Bishop of Boya Diocese, His Lordship Michael Bibi, pleading and appealing to women in the Diocese of Boya and girls to please allow priests in the diocese to exercise their function, that you should leave them alone. There are several young men in Boya Diocese who are looking for women to get married to, and the bishop appealed that the priest's duty is to serve God and to act in persona Christi with the place of Christ, and called also on the Christians not to overwhelm the priests with some of their problems that cannot be resolved by the priest. In terms of problems, he mentioned some of the problems, like asking a priest to buy you a car, asking a priest to buy you a land, asking a priest to buy you things, and you understand that where will these priests get the money from? Where will the priests get the money from? So there are a lot of single men in Boya Diocese, and please leave them alone. Some of you women, you allow us, you are eyeing a priest at the altar. Oh, that priest is handsome. Whereas we the single men, we are single. Sometimes, so the bishop has made an appeal that please leave priests alone. I'll play the video of the bishop appealing to the good conscience of the people, of the women in Boya Diocese to please. And this message to me is not just limited to Boya Diocese. You see, a mass will come to an end. Immediately that mass comes to an end, as the priest go to unverse, the priest is going to his, where he's going to stay. He's going to the house. And before the priest reaches the parish house, you see young girls who come and surround the priest. He said, please don't tempt them. Don't tempt them. When the priest give you a blessing, that go in peace, the mass is ended by glorify the Lord by your life. Please just go you. That's blessing. Now, some of you again, you wait after mass to come and to ask for another blessing. So the blessings that you were giving, that blessing is not enough. So watch this video.
First thing for us to do is prayer. We have to continuously pray for our priests. Then secondly, we also have to make sure that we advise and guide them, especially when we see that they are trying to do certain things that is contrary from the vocation that they have chosen. And if a Christian is responsible for the downfall of a particular priest, how do you feel? That is because of your relationship, it's because of the type of thing you do with this particular priest that has made this priest to drop out, or that has made this priest not to live his life and live it properly. And to be honest with you, there are certain things as far as the law of the church is concerned that when they happen, you have no other choice. Either for the priest or for the bishop. It can happen too for the bishop. Happen too for the bishop. So praying for priests, we just believe that bishop is part of the priesthood. And that is why our relationship with the bishop, with the bishops, our relationship with the priests should be the one that should help them to fulfill their vocation. To fulfill their vocation. And most often, some of us are having problems because of the Christians. Because of the Christians. Take, for instance, financial demands on the priest. This is a priest that for 1 year, they give him his monthly, 1 year monthly allowance is 200,000. Yearly allowance, the whole year, father take 200,000. Means that for 1 month, the priest doesn't have up to 15,000, 16,000 for himself. At the level of the different parishes, The parishes contribute to give them accommodation, give them food, give them fuel, and the rest to do their work. But a good number of Christians, they are behind the priests. And when you are giving them financial pressure, either as family, either as friend, either what are you telling them to do? To go and steal. To go and steal. You're asking a priest to buy you a car. You're asking a priest to buy you land. You're asking a priest to build you a house. Where is he going to take the money from? Where is he going to take the money from? So many of us at the background, we push these priests, we give them pressure with the demands that we make on them, and sometimes the priests are very good people. They're too sympathetic. They feel a lot. And that is why some of us get into problems because of financial matters. And if you embezzle church money as a priest, and the bishop knows about it and can prove it, you are going to be sanctioned. Another thing that we can also do is make sure that those of us who are having a relationship with the priest, that our relationship is pure. Because some of us seduce the priest. Some of us make the priest to break their vow of chastity. And that is where the priesthood is hanging. The question I always ask myself is, there are many young boys in town. There are many men who want to get married. The priest will never get married to you. You will never stay in the same house with a priest. Why are you running behind the priest? Is it that you don't see other men outside? If you want to run behind people. So one of the causes of our downfall, bishops and priests are our Christians who are female, who are women. And when you even try to talk to them and also advise them, they don't see it. They should allow the priest to do their work. And if you see that the priest is doing something that's not correct, you advise. Don't instead encourage the priest to get into it. And also avoid taking us to places that we should not go. Taking us to nightclubs. Taking us to bars. Because when you go and the priest drink one bottle, the head will start turning. It doesn't reason well again. And things can happen. I cannot give you a litany of all those things. You know them. And that's why we are begging our Christians. Help us. We sign, you see, even somebody who leaves the priesthood or the minor seminary or major seminary and gets married, he's never a happy person. Because married life is not his portion. We have been trained in such a way that we live for ourselves. You get up in the morning. You never answer, "Pikin, sleep hard." Does the man even know that there was a child sleeping on the bed? You never ask and say, "This one happened." Oh, no. So what I'm saying is that we want to do our work. We may have our own shortcomings. Sometimes we are the ones who take the initiative to come to you. Sometimes you too take the initiative to come to us. But let us respect ourselves and make sure that we try to live you help us to live our lives as we help you to live your own lives. And there are good and excellent relationships going on between priests and women. Very good and excellent. And all of them, they know that this is the boundary. We cannot go beyond this. But at the same time, there are also some relationships that are not good. And it